Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you're looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, you've come to the right place. We're opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, keep watching and we'll show you exactly how it all works. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that you want to play. Most of our series will have 8 spots representing the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, you have a 1 in 8 chance to win memorabilia at an awesome value. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune in to the next available Live Breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at 9 a.m., noon, 3 p.m., or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you'll see your name appear on the screen when your break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer, and the order will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that show's dice roll number. After randomization, the list of names of people who bought spots in that live break will be matched up with an NFL division. If the item that's pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations! You just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia at a fraction of the cost. Want to guarantee yourself an item instead of testing your luck? Check out the mystery box tab of our website for a variety of mystery box options. When you buy a mystery box, we'll ship it straight to your door, and some can be opened on air at your request. While you're there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Club Rewards program. This exclusive club earns you points towards specific discounts, signed items, and prizes each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. The moment you've been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
And we are back here in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. Welcome in, one and all. January the 23rd, 2026, Friday afternoon. Taking you through our little spiels here, Robbie Lopez and Rob Hill, coming back at you guys for the second time today. And my goodness, what a afternoon show it was. 21 boxes, Robbie. We cleared out an entire series. We went into that award series. 19 boxes were left. You guys took care of all of them like the rock stars that you are. Speaking of rock stars, the man who took care of all those orders for you, to my left is Robbie Lopez on the 1s and 2s. We're both trying to stay warm. You guys wanted to warm us up, right? Sub-zero temperatures have swept the Chicagoland area, and you decided to warm us up with 21 breaks last show. I know that we have even more in store for us coming up, but Robbie, I know that you decided to take a trip to a different side of the country for your lunch. A little Philly cheesesteak action.
Yeah, I had Charlie's cheesesteaks.
Nice.
Which is very good cheesesteaks, I gotta admit. And some bacon cheese fries.
Bacon? Man, that sounds... If Robbie is not in his chair throughout half of the show, you probably guess where he's at. Cheesesteak, cheese fries. Woo! It sounds great, but it's a guaranteed trip to the bathroom
My belly's
for me.
full, and I'm ready to rock and roll.
Let's get into it, my friends. So, quick thing, by the way, I'm going to see what we got going on here. R&R, what's going on, Doc? I know that...
Hey, Doc!
Yeah?
Go ahead. I'll let you do your spiel because I got to put these orders in, and then we'll talk about...
Yeah, definitely. I know that Robbie's got a few words for you, Doc. So I am going to say, though, on Facebook and YouTube, it does not look like we are getting our do you got a 1 out of 3 down there for the restream chat? It looks like we only have 1 out of 3. Yeah, so we're only getting people in through Twitch as of right now, guys. Don't know what's going on with there. So before I even go into anything, want to make sure everything is... A-okay on this end. So it says it's streaming. We got 2 on YouTube, 1 on Facebook. Yeah, so it looks like we're okay over there, so it's a little bit odd. If anybody is out there on Facebook and YouTube that is watching, feel free to just comment in the chat, just because on our end, doesn't look like it's going through, but hopefully that's not the case. But again, let's get rocking and rolling here. Let's roll ourselves right into the dice roll and continue this red hot pace that we have been on today, guys. We have done over 40 boxes today. Let's see what's coming up next. Robbie, we rolled a 7 in the afternoon show. What are we rocking for the 3 p.m.?
7. Let's go 11.
7-11. All right, sounds good. Shout out to my favorite gas stations. So let's see what we got going for that one. I'll go with 12. It's going to be 10.
Oh,
So-
just missed it. What just missed it?
It's not our day. Fridays are just not our day for the dice roll, my man. But it's gonna be our, it'll be our day, and it'll be your guys' day here in the UA Live Break Room. And it doesn't have to just be your day as well. It could also belong to someone like Sean McGuire. Shout out to Sean McGuire, man. He played the room absolutely perfectly. He won 8, count them, 8 of the 21 total breaks that we did in the prior show. And this is one of the 8 total items, I should say, that are going to be getting sent his way by the end of the day today. A Justin Herbert custom STS Speed Flex. Robbie and I were gushing over this bad boy. One of the prettiest looking things that you can ever lay your eyes on, especially here in the UA Live Break Room. So Herbie knows how to make an appearance in here. Let's see if Sean will be back for more. I know that we got a pre-fill in those minis. We got a brand new black and blue as well coming up. That we have going on for you guys. We dropped that at the end of the 12 o'clock hour. So yeah, very much looking forward to this with you guys.
Sorry, I just saw this. So Kevin Pouts, you bought 2 spots in the single back jerseys, double box. It's gonna say number 6 on your end, but it's actually number 7. For some reason, it never switched over from 6 to 7.
Did you turn off auto? Did you turn off auto for that? If you turn off auto replay, then you just got to manually put in the title too for that. If you don't have auto on.
Yeah, it's on.
It's on. That's
Yeah.
weird.
That's what I was saying. It's so weird.
Yeah, that's
that
weird.
it did that.
That's weird. So, regardless, though, I'm gonna have that.
But he just wanted to know, just let him know that he's in 7, or it's gonna be in 7.
Okay. Yeah, I got you, Kev. So, Kev, you're gonna have 2 spots in that single back coming up shortly. I know that you did mention a mini that we have going on, a mini pre-fill. That's available.
Yeah, I'll get you that in a minute.
Gotcha. So while we do that, let's get you guys saddled up with everything else with where we are at, because last show we had the awards. I had 136 total names. Shout out to Dustin Aronson, won himself $53 for the Chase Wheel Spin last show. But we're going to be bringing a very familiar face. 2 of my favorite colors will be a part of the Chase Wheel Spin today. That is the black and the blue. Definitely not going to make you guys feel blue at any point today.
No, actually, that's what we're going to start.
With what, the jerseys or the minis?
Actually, the black and blue quad box, because Jason sold out the quad box, grabbing the remaining 6 spots.
Jason,
so that's going to come up first before
Jason
any
Maris.
other break we have.
Very, very nice. Was that Jason Maris?
Mador.
Oh, Jason. Okay. Shout out to you, Jace. Robbie's going to get up all that put together. A ton of orders coming through. We like to call these pre-fills to get our show started, guys. No better way to start a UA Live Break show than that. But while you guys are still filing in, getting ready to sit back, relax, and strap it down, make sure to do that with a friend, a bestie. Everybody needs a bestie or a comrade in their circle. This can be your significant other. Could be a coworker. Heck, could be a ex-husband or wife. Rekindle that lost love and bring them here into the UA Live Break Room. Anybody that you know, $100 or more in their first order, they get $50 off of that set order. You get $50 yourself in UA Store credit. We're trying to give away money, take money away from, take money off of orders in any way, shape, and form for you guys. And you end up getting a chance of winning a Bonix full-sized Game Day Authentic. I'm going to see if I can maybe get that bad boy up on the graphic behind us for right now. As much as I do want to keep up the National Handwriting Day, which, by the way, hey, shout out to National Handwriting Day. We all have some great stuff out there. I can maybe get that Bonix giveaway for you guys at some point here today. So we have a brand new 34. 34 is now the number to beat. That tied the UA monthly record for Refer a Friend tickers at 34. We broke that in December, and we are definitely going to surpass that to start 2026, guys. So keep up the great work. I know we had Deion in the last show, who ended up finding us via a referral. So shout out to Deion. Dave in customer service is going to handle all of that in terms of figuring out how the referrals work, if everything went through. So if you have any questions, shout out to Dave. Hit up Dave, the best customer service guy around. So we're going to have the black and blue quad. Going to need 4 numbers. Black and blue number Okay, 4 numbers. So Jason Meteor. Feel free to let me know how that's phonetically pronounced, my friend. Matthew Bacher, the boxer, ready to take a big uppercut in that AFC East, and Dan Job at the AFC West. So Jason, you got the top 6 divisional spots, my friend. All 20 headliners are available in this series for you guys that you could see in the break page. Gonna drop this for you guys in the chat. This will take you immediately to find out where our live break pages are at. This is what we are playing for you guys coming up here in the UA live break room. Emmitt Smith, Justin Jefferson, George Kittle, Brett Favre, Bo Nix, Champ Bailey, Bijan Mustard Robinson, Michael Irvin, Baker Mayfield, Jason Taylor, Josh Allen, Micah Parsons, Travis Hunter, Mike Evans, and Aiden Hutchinson. All available with Lynn Swan, Aaron Donald, Brian Urlacher, and Alvin Kamara, and Trey McBride. Robbie, this is the best time possible to buy into a quad. 35 box series, 20 headliners. The chances of you guys actually pulling out 4 straight headliners, a lot better than you think. Close to a 65% chance of yourself getting a headliner. So I'll still continue to give that a couple more moments here, guys, because I know there's a lot of numbers.
Okay.
So let's see what we got here, guys. Give this about another 10 seconds or so. Many speed flexes throughout between Travis Hunter, Brett Favre, George Kittle, Baker Mayfield, Michael Irvin, Justin Jefferson, Bijan Robinson, Emmitt Smith. All speed flexes in this black and blue series. Let's see how many we can get here. First spin, Robbie Lopez. I'll write this down for you, my man. We're going to have 4. So Jason, you typed in 7 and 24. Here's what I'll do. Since you bought out 6 of the 8 spots for you, my friend, I spun that as soon as you drop those 2 numbers in. I'm going to do 2 chase wheel spins, and I will also credit your 2 numbers as well. So the first number was 2. This next chase wheel spin number, and then that'll be it. So 7 and 24 are going to be valid. Then we're going to go with number 5. So it's going to be 2, 5, 7, and 24, Robbie.
Thank you, sir.
I got that on the post-it note there for you, bud.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
I'll grab that in a minute.
And right off rip, we are going to get ourselves a chase wheel spin opportunity for the show. So feel free to let Robbie and I know on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch family. By the way, make sure to like, subscribe, turn on that notification bell. We are live every single day at 365. Under extenuating circumstances, of course. 9 a.m. noon, the current show you're watching, 3 p.m., 6 o'clock, the primetime show tonight. Our break room manager, Common Enchev, and Don Pellegrini will take you guys through. And then we also have the UA After Dark show with that man. He knows how to tell great late-night stories and flick post-it notes at the product cam. That's Robbie Lopez. Him and Frankie Oliveri. They'll be able to take you guys through their little spiels in the UA After Dark show. You guys got a specialty series in that, right? The Total Eclipse?
Yeah, the Total Eclipse in the... Hey, folks, I'll tell you what. We close out 5 boxes. I got another series. You're gonna want to get to this one.
Giving out a PSA announcement about 9 hours. Yes, sir. 25724. Seventh heaven. So one of you guys are going to feel like you're at 7th heaven here in the UA Live break room. Again, a nice PSA announcement. You guys heard the man, Robbie. 5 boxes left in that Total Eclipse series, only available in the UA After Dark show tonight. You guys close that out. We love breaking news series, and we're going to break the seal off of this bad boy.
2, 5, 7, 24.
There we go. Authentics and speed flexes abound. So, just so you guys are familiar, this black and blue series, this is honestly my personal favorite series that we got here at Ultimate Autographs. Now, Rob, you have to say that because you're a company man, right? Well, yes, that's very true.
That's very true.
Very, very true. However, I do like this because here at Ultimate Autographs, our tagline is you get the best sports memorabilia at a fraction of the cost. Now, while that is 1,000% true, this black and blue series actually drops down the value just a little bit more.
Just a little bit.
Guys, full-size authentics and speed flexes. Again, we have 9 available speed flexes that are in this series. a single gets you one at $95 a spot. That is very, very unheard of here.
Hey, Big Mike, are you out there, Big Mike?
Big Mike, Big Mike
is Michael Arnett, right?
Big Mike Arias.
Oh, that's Big Mike Arnett.
Michael Arias.
Michael Arnett. Would you like to go by Greg Arnett or Michael Arnett? I think you're Michael Arnett.
How about so what, Greg and Michael? How about we call him Greichel? Greichel Arnett. I like the sound of that. First one of the new series. Smells like a victory for somebody.
I was like, don't smell me, please.
It smells like victory, my friend. Let's see. Actually, that new leather smell smells like it just got a new Corvette. Well, this guy, call it deja vu.
Deja vu?
Just for those that were tuned into the 12 o'clock show, it was the first thing you saw in the product can. Rip and Frankie pulled this bad boy this morning and they kept him on the table for us. And now we're going to keep it on the table for Jason Midor. Speed flex time, Emmitt Smith. The NFL's all-time leading rusher, the double deuce.
Double deuce.
Starts us off in a big-time way in this black and blue series. NFC East hit. Only MVP in Dallas Cowboys history. 3-time Super Bowl champion. And, of course, an Arizona Cardinals legend. A beautiful splash speed flex here. Yeah, Jason says beautiful. Well, a beautiful box call for you, my friend. It wasn't 7 or 24, but how about a little Wheelio Estevez magic to go your way there? Very, very nice. Awesome stuff there. Hopefully a run of headliner hits. Jason, you could be the Sean McGuire of the show. If you're wondering who the hell is Sean McGuire and why do I have to be like him? He won 6 consecutive breaks last show. Let's see if Jason can go on a run very similar to that. Daddy Dan is looking for a come on, Knicks. That's got to be Dan Jobbit on the Twitch end of things. What's going on, Mr. Jobbit?
Mr. Jobbit!
Good to see you there, Mr. Dan. Dan is the man.
Dan is the man.
Emmitt Smith speed flex.
Wow.
Keep in mind, guys, also got 5 great secondary headlines.
Real quick, because again, this is the black and blue. What's wrong with it?
Oh, of course.
What's wrong with it there, Rob? Absolutely
Padding
nothing, probably.
Padding looks good for the most part. There's a little bit of chips on the inside of the paint here, but outside cosmetically, I mean the chin strap is in good shape. Again, I was just so excited to see the splash customization. I don't know if you can see anything here from the outside, but I see a little paint. See a little paint here on the top of the speed flex that's inside of it. That's a little. You want to take a look at it. There's some paint chips on the inside by the padding down by the
Well, first off, we could say nothing wrong with the signature.
No, that's
so
for sure. That's
spot on. Nothing wrong with the signature. Absolutely nothing wrong on the side that you're gonna really display this on. I don't see anything, not a scratch or anything. But on the other side, yeah, I do see some scratches right here on the logo. I see some scratches down here, yeah, like around by the paint area. But again, that's on the non-auto side. Other than that, it's still a good-looking lid. Wow.
Fantastic.
Still good-looking lid. Wow.
And the scratches are on the side of the start and the helmet that you're not going to be displaying it on.
Wow.
With the autograph being on the other side. And again, if you have to put on your detective goggles to try to find a problem, then it's not really that big of a problem to begin with. What's going on, Game Time? Said, so if I purchased, you get a helmet or a chance of a helmet. I'm sorry, I need a basic explanation of how things work. Well, you never have to apologize about
Never.
Game Time. It's what Robbie and I are here to do. We are your roadmaps through the break room. So essentially what you're watching right now, so for example, Jason bought 6. This is an 8-division spot break that we have currently going on here at UA. So you see all of these division spots. Jason bought 6 of them. Matthew bought 1. And Dan bought 1. So Emmitt Smith, because it's on a Dallas Cowboys helmet, he played in the NFC East. That's where the Dallas Cowboys are. That is how we determined Jason won the item. Now, if you want to end up guaranteeing yourself an item, Game Time, you can do one of 2 things. On our break page, you can buy out an entire 8-spot break, or you can go to our personals tab, which is also known as our buy a mystery box. You have 3 options: a jersey, a mini, and a headliner package. Headliner package, We can open that for you on air. That's a little over a $1,900 value. You can guarantee yourself a mini helmet, a jersey, a replica helmet, and a full-size Game Day Authentic. Or for $179, you get yourself a autographed jersey. That'll be sent to your address. Or for $175, a mini. That's going to be sent to your address. But those, again, are randomized. That is going to be randomized by our shipping department. So
Shipping.
if you have any other questions, honestly, I'm a big believer in talk is cheap. Less say, more do. And kind of just watching how everything unfolds. It's a better understanding of how the room plays. And we actually have 2 more breaks coming up. One in the black and blue double and another in a jersey series.
Yep.
And the single back double. So you'll get a better understanding their game time of how things go on. He says, thank you. And I'll thank you, my man. I appreciate the question as always. Box number 2, and it's going to be a hidden gem. A hidden gem indeed. And again, this is what pays to play. And this guy really turned things on towards the latter half of the year. But I think fantasy football managers expect a little bit more out of this guy. He's still one of the most talented running backs currently in the NFL. On an STS Authentic, it's Chase Brown.
Wow.
Chase Brown for the Cincinnati Bengals, the Canadian. Very, very nice hit there. Again, this is a black and blue helmet. So I can already see right here on the Bengal, right on the side. Again, it's a little hard to see in the product cam, but that middle black stripe, it's got a nice little white scratch. Maybe a Bengal scratched it back. But for the most part, the padding inside is perfect. Again, extremely small cosmetic issue, I should say, that's on there. So
Slight imperfections is the criteria.
it's honestly just like sneezing on this. You can just easily wipe it off and then it's good to go. So, and again, it's not even on the side of the signature either. There's nothing wrong on the side of the signature. If you were to display this bad boy, there's nothing to see there. It's just the scratch on the backhand side. So, Jason with back-to-back hits. Very good way to start things off, my man. Chase Brown. Very nice. Gonna put my boy Chase away. I know I had many trade offers that got sent my way, Robbie, this fantasy season. Be like, hey, so Chase Brown, what do you think of him? I'm like, well, he's super talented, but they like throwing the ball a lot in Cincinnati because they can't stop the other team from scoring, so he doesn't get to run a whole lot. But Chase Brown, he was one of the most used running backs in the NFL this season. They didn't really have a second back option. Usually Samaje Perine was used a lot in years past in Cincinnati. Not so much this past year. A bell cow back in Brown. But a guy that I think is a very, very big primetime breakout candidate going into his 3rd season. No, his 4th season, I take that back. He'll be a 4th year.
What's up, David Griffin? David Griffin back in the room. What's going on there, DJ? DG?
What's he getting himself into?
Got into the minis and the single back double box jerseys.
Jason, glad you like it, my friend. Let's see if we can get you a 3-peat. Box number 7. So this is your box call. The first 2 are from the wheel. These next 2 are going to be your box calls. You're either going to make yourself happy or you're going to make someone else happy. So, Jason, you're the gift that keeps on giving, my friend. Let's see what he's going to give himself here. Wow. See, I will always be perplexed as to why this guy is not at bare minimum a secondary headliner. This guy is one of the greatest coaches in NFL history, former player, first ballot Hall of Famer, a Super Bowl winning head coach, and a guy who has inspired many coaches that have came after him. We're taking a trip back to the NFC East for a double up on a gorgeous Eclipse Authentic. How about this? Beautiful. Bill Parcells Hall of Fame 2013 inscription. Jason is 3 for 3, batting 1,000 in the black and blue quad. Bill Parcells, one of the greatest coaches in NFL history.
Wow.
Padding looks great. Now here's the thing with an Eclipse, Robbie. Because it's obviously jet black, it's going to be a little easier to point some things out here. So there's a smudge. A little smudgy smudge right there.
A little smudge smidge.
You can kind of see it right there. A little smudge towards the top. So, again, definitely something that's not going to affect you. really in any way, shape, or form. He said, that is sweet. Big fan. Nice there, Jason. Are you a Giants fan or just a big Bill Parcells fan? I love the look of this Parcells. I'm going to want to keep this out. I'm a sucker for eclipses. Black is one of my favorite colors. Goes well with everything. Also, I like wearing it on camera. You know, you drop about 10 to 15 pounds on camera, so... Let's see here. This is why. Now, this is a great situation for Jason here. He said both. There you go. Giants fan. Very, very nice. So, let me know your thoughts on Harbaugh. And it's just a good-looking helmet. Yeah, dude, I agree with you 1,000%. The Eclipse Authentics, one of the nicest that we get here at UA. Bill Parcells. So, I'm going into my 5th month here at Ultimate Autographs. I did not see a Bill Parcells for like my first 3+ months. So, starting to see this bad boy a lot more. And again, he's a hidden gem, guys. That's how freaking sweet this series is. So, Bill, gonna join the headliner table. One more to go. Hatchie, what happened in the black and blue double number 1? Absolutely nothing, Brent, because that's coming up next. After we do this last box. Go Giants, says Doc. Hashtag Big Blue. Ashley Roberson checking in. Here come all the regulars. Ashley and Doc alike. Joining in on the fun. Doc said, hey, I got another Giants fan to join me in the chat. You guys let me know your thoughts on the Harbaugh signing. That's going to be, that's huge, huge news for the Big Blue. Let's see here. So we have the one headliner in the Emmitt Smith.
Yeah.
See if we can get back into that. All right. Interesting. Okay, so speaking of, I said that I haven't seen too many Bill Parcells. I've never seen this guy here at UA. A guy that has been a staple, a part of this specific defense. You guys have probably heard this name a lot because they've been in the playoffs every single year except for this season. They haven't made the playoffs for the first time since 2014, but Dan Javit is going to be taking home himself one of the best linebackers in the AFC. It's Nick Bolton.
Ooh.
Nick Bolton. This is a very, very unique, uniquely colored. It's almost like a mustard yellow.
That's a flash.
Nice little flash authentic there. Yeah, number 32 for Nick Bolton, a part of the Kansas City Chiefs. Very, very nice. I can see right away just some scratches here, right on the top of it there, Mr. Javit. Again, very faint to see. But Dan was hoping for the Bo Nix. Well, he got a guy that looks at Bo Nix like a tiger going after a steak. He's not a big Bo Nix fan, but he is still going to be surviving past his quad break. But Dan, a win is a win, my friend, and this guy is a Super Bowl champion and one of the best defensive players in the AFC. Guys, great headliners are left. We did a quad. One headliner came out, and that was the Emmitt Smith. I'm going to get into this double next. I'm going to ask for those 2 box numbers. If you see your name down at the bottom, I know my guy Hatchie was just asking. Oh, we got some big ballers in here. Dan Scapetta, Michael Polis, Dustin Arrington, Shane Huckabee, and Michael Arnett, also known as Greichel. 2 numbers for the... Dude, I lost my mouth got so dry the last time that I was pronouncing this series. Instead of black and blue, I couldn't pronounce the L for some reason. I kept calling it back and boo. Back and boo double, please. Thank you. Let's see. Is that Robert Chadbourne? Robert, my friend, you are not in this. This is for the black and blue. I believe you're in the single bag. Yeah. So you're in the next series that's coming up, Robert. So keep those numbers around from when that pops up. I'm looking for the black and blue double. The guys whose names are highlighted here. Looking for a number from one of those guys, but A for effort, my friend. A for effort. The Giants signing him was an excellent move. Coach Harbaugh will bring back the discipline, pride, honor, and respect of Giants football if he inherited a very talented team. Thought I closed this. Talking about the black and blue double. Does Mr. Chadbourne have a spot in the black and blue at all?
Yeah, he's in the next one.
Yeah, so you are in the next one, my friend. Just gonna write this up for Dan the Man real quick. Nice. Great thing I love about this series, man, authentics and speed flexes. You can't go wrong. You cannot go wrong. Got the confirmation. You said, okay, my B. Yeah, no worries, man. Don't have to apologize. And again, if I thought I closed the series, I would want to get confirmation myself. So appreciate you asking, Robert. So I'm going to go to the wheel. Unless I turn back around and see two numbers have graced the screen in front of me. Let's get it started. And ha! I don't think we have to get it started in here. Everybody's already got it started. It is hot in here, guys. So, let's see.
Very hot.
Go to the wheel. Now, I got to go to a wheel out of 35. This is where things get a little different here. All right, so for the time being, let's see here. Let me see. Where can I go? Settings. Numbers 1 through 35. There we go. So it says 1 through 35, but it does not put in the new. Let's see. Advanced mode? Aha. So this is where we added. Sorry about that, guys. 1, 2. There we go. Hatchie said 20 and 23. So because I took so long, I'll allow 20 and 23, so it's fine. 20 and 23 for Hatchie there. Robbie for the black and blue.
All right.
Gonna update the ticker for you guys as well. So we have 3 through 4. Okay, and then what was that? 7. And then it was 8 through 23, 25 through 35. Now Hatchie wants 20. It's gonna be 19. Okay, cool. It's gonna be all updated for you guys on the ticker. Here you go. Again, if you guys are just tuning in, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, R&R Hour, here in the UA Live break room. We got
20 and 23.
Got some great football conversation going on as well. Doc, I agree with you 100%, man. I think since the days of Coughlin, you guys have definitely gone through some, I really liked Brian Daboll. I do. I think that some guys are just made to be better coordinators than they are coaches. It sounds like Daboll might be on his way to Philadelphia to take Kevin Patullo's spot as the OC. So he's not going to go too far. Maybe if he's 20 and 23. He's not going to go too far if he stays in the same division. But yeah, I mean, obviously Jackson Dart, Cam Scatterbo, Malik Neighbors, Theo Johnson. Rebuilding the offensive line is definitely going to be of utmost importance. It seems like the Giants have been trying to figure out their offensive line since Coughlin has been gone. So, but they got some talent on the defensive side too. Brian Burns was an all-pro level talent this season. Thank you, my friend. Abdul Carter, who they just used the 3rd overall pick on. So, yeah, it's some brighter days are ahead in East Rutherford. So, gonna have these names randomized. For some reason, I keep forgetting to do that today. Go 10 times around we go. Ten times for you guys. NFC North and NFC South is going to go to Dustin Aronson, the winner of the Chase Wheel Spin in the earlier show today. Michael Polis, my guy, my Portillo's brother. Portillo's Polos in the NFC East. Dan Scapetta in the NFC West. Hatchie, box collar magic in the AFC North. Sammy Nelson in the AFC South. Shane Huckabee in the AFC East. And Michael Arnett, AFC West. Samuel Nelson back at it again. I'm telling you, man. Robbie, we all have guys when we host that are kind of like, we like to think we're 4-leaf clovers for, where some people, for whatever reason, when you host, seem to win a lot. That's Samuel Nelson for me. For whatever reason, Sammy Nelson, he comes in this room, he wins when I'm in the host chair. So, Doc said, yes, sir, our current O-line couldn't block a slight breeze. I like that. Couldn't guard a parked car, Doc. I'm sure that first-round selection of Neil is definitely... I know Giants fans have been frustrated about that thing forever, so... Ooh, this is a party little thing. Oh, wow. Okay, so we're taking a trip back in time here. Okay.
Back in time.
So we got a former Heisman Trophy winner and a guy who ended up leading the league in yards in the NFL. Now, we got a college lid here, Robbie.
Ooh.
Now, because these are NFL divisions, it's like, Rob, how the hell are you going to do that? Well, it's very simple, guys. We go by longest tenure in the NFL. So before I end up counting my chickens before they hatch here, I am 99.9% sure where this guy played almost, if not all of his career at. But again, I want to be sure. Yeah, okay, that's obvious because he only played 1 year in Denver. He played his entire career in the NFC East for the Dallas Cowboys. How about this? A University of Pittsburgh authentic. It's Tony Dorsett for Michael Polis, MP.
There you go, Michael Poles.
Let's sprinkle some of those four-leaf clovers all over this lid. Beautiful signature, man. One of my favorites, Tony Dorsett. This is awesome. When you think of University of Pittsburgh, you think of guys like most recent years, Larry Fitzgerald, Aaron Donald. But man, Tony Dorsett is at the very top of that list, Robbie.
Oh yeah,
an all-time great player, and I like these stripes right here too. The arrows going down. Man, this is a gorgeous, gorgeous authentic here. Yeah, Mikey P. Shout out to Mike, man. Great win.
They almost have kind of like like arrows.
Yeah.
Almost like boomerangs to me when I first saw that.
Yeah.
Almost kind of like boomerangs.
It's interesting.
It is.
Very, very interesting. Now, of course, black and blue. We have to show you guys everything that's wrong with this.
Oh yeah, we do.
Again, if there was something seriously wrong with this, you would notice it right off the bat. I'm
probably nothing wrong. I don't see anything wrong with the signature. There's no marks or like skip marks or anything on the signature.
I don't understand what could be, unless there's something under the hood that you see.
Because I used to. Oh, there it is, right there.
What do you got?
Oh, never mind.
It was dust, right? Yeah, it was just dust.
But
Yeah.
Maybe this
Gotta clean
right
up in
here,
here.
I could see a little dent mark right here on the front, on the crown. But again, it's on the other side of the. Yeah, there's another one right there. There's like little marks in there. Yeah, there's another little mark near the signature, but. Again, you have to be on top of it to see it.
Yeah.
You literally have to take a magnifying glass to see those type of marks. They're little bumps of like where the manufacturer pretty much had the helmet when they make these. They kind of forget to sand down where they hold the mold and everything. So that's kind of what I'm seeing. But again, you have to be on top of it. I'm not even going to say anything about it other than it's a Tony Dorsett Pittsburgh Panther authentic. It's nice.
It's beautiful, man. It's gorgeous. And it
What's
kills
up,
me.
DeBear?
What's up, DeBear? Good to see you. Good to see you, Sean. We have the jersey double coming up, and I see another black and blue following that after this last box.
Yep.
And because this black and blue is going to get blitzed out of this room again, it's part of the chase wheel spin. Robbie, this pains me. I think I might have to make an executive call here and take Dorsett off the table.
You might have to.
This is beautiful,
so.
man. We still have, as of right now, 19 headliners. As of right now, we have only pulled that Emmitt Smith so far for headliners. So we will see if that changes. That means we have had 3 straight secondary or no secondaries, hidden gems. That's how beautiful this series. This is part of the reason why it's one of my favorites. We have college, NFL, customizations. I talk about it all the time, Robbie. We all have favorite helmets if you're here long enough at UA that just stand the test of time. They pop out in your brain. I remember a Saturday morning a couple of months ago, black and blue series. I had a golden Jalen Hurts. We called it the Golden Eagle. Richard Kane. It was beautiful. It had a gold visor. The main color, the body of it was gold. Had white wings going out through the back.
Yeah.
It was.
I had the same lid too in my UA After Dark show when I first started. We had the gold with the wings.
With the wings, yep.
Oh yeah, that thing was beautiful.
Yep. I lost sleep. Lost sleep that night thinking about it. And I'm sure this gentleman is going to lose sleep after this hit.
No way.
And I can understand why. One of my favorite players currently in the National Football League. This guy hooked in everybody down in the state of Texas with his all-time great collegiate talents, and somehow he's gotten even better down in the ATL. Bijan Mustard Robinson.
Wow.
BR7 makes his way onto the table. A gorgeous rave speed flex. Awesome stuff here for our guy DA. DA stands for
Dustin.
Wow. Unbelievable hit there, Dustin Aronson. Bijan Robinson, 2,000 yards from scrimmage this season. One of the most talented players on planet Earth right now. You see the speed flex insignia on the inside of the helmet there.
Unbelievable. Wow.
Now again, time to find what's wrong with you, Bijan. I think you're perfect. I see a couple of maybe scratches on the bird right there.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can immediately see a little scratches.
There's another scratch.
Another one. But here's the thing about those logos. Easy to find on Google. You can easily replace them.
Yep.
I could take them off. You can remove them. All you simply have to do is take a hair dryer, pull them off, and then go and find some replacements. Same process as you took it off. Find the center piece, put it on there. Then you use your hair dryer again to smooth it all out, so that way you get a nice smooth. And then boom. Perfectly new helmet. Nothing wrong with the signature. I don't see anything wrong with the signature.
Nope.
Nothing wrong with the chin straps. The padding's all in there. Beautiful lid. Easy peasy. You'll have a lemon squeezy helmet.
Well, I don't know where Dustin is currently located, but I would imagine his feet are kicked up on his coffee table. He has a perfectly squeezed lemonade in his hand, watching this Bijan Robinson. Or he's calling the wife, and he's like, "Oh my God, honey, the guys pulled me a Bijan Robinson.
We got another one.
Oh my God,
We got another one.
we did it." Damn, I would trade for that. But hey, Michael. You can't trade for anything if you don't have anything to trade. Shout out to the Tony Dorsett. Let's get into the jerseys. We're going to take a brief hiatus.
Jersey.
So, Robert Chadbourne, give me a second to box numbers for single, back, double. Go ahead, Robert. Send this bad boy out. I remember your box numbers from before. Make sure that you're the first one here if you want them, my friend. Kevin Peltz, Michael Arnett, and Ryan McCall. 15 and 21.
It's from the McCall.
He said he dropped. Yeah, he made him a call for the boxes. Now he said, "Go Mick, get these boxes for me." McCall. We're gonna randomize you guys 10 times around and try not to make you guys cringe too much more. 15 and 21 for the Joyzy. For the Joyzies coming into this, we had eight headliners. 8 headliners to go. Let's see how much that drops after this. 15 and 21 are now off the ticker. So 10 times around we go. Let's take a look here. Now, just because you're able to call the boxes does not mean that you're calling yourself a winner. The only guy that I know that's ever called his shot that ended up becoming a champion was Babe Ruth in the 32 World Series. So let's see how this goes. See what we got. Sir Robert Chadbourne in the NFC North, Ryan McCall. And the NFC South and the AFC South. Look at that. He's the king of the South. Michael Arnett in the NFC East and West. Kevin Peltz finds himself in the north and west of the AFC, and Michael Arnett sandwiched in between with this final spot in the AFC East. Somebody gonna feel like a beast in the East? Let's take a look. Box number 15, single back. We're bringing single back. Yeah. Here in this, we got 43 people. Well, it's nice to see that Robbie's and I's bird call of have brought you guys into the room, because now we're up to 43 people. It's almost like it's our we're bringing in our flock. We are recruiting people. Well, this guy never had to get recruited in his entire career because he was a New York football giant throughout a vast majority of his career.
Wow.
A guy that I think should be a Hall of Famer. He had the Hall of Fame talent. A 2007 Super Bowl champion, Michael Arnett, is getting the photo headliner.
Scared the crap.
Tiki Barber.
Don't
Tiki
do
Barber.
that.
Tiki Barber. You thought Michael Arnett won Michael Arnett?
No, I was thought that you were gonna say Michael Strahan, but I'm like, no, it's Tiki Barber.
Teammates. Michael Arnett wins Tiki Barber photo headliner. Twins for Tiki Barber and Rondé Barber. I need that Oilers jersey, said Ryan McCall. Yeah, hopefully that run and shoot. That is probably. I mean, look, it's a powder blue. I don't care what is on the back of it, what signature is there. I love a powder blue. So, got one more box coming up for that. But Tiki Barber, a guy that had 3 straight seasons of more than 1,500 or more scrimmage yards for the New York Football Giants. I know our guy Doc Rivers certainly appreciates Tiki Barber. Tiki. Sounds good, Gizmo.
What am I looking for?
There we go.
That's, Tony was a hidden gem, right?
Yes, he was.
Tony.
One down, one to go, and one spot to get the best memorabilia in any break room on planet Earth. That's Ultimate Autographs. That's Robbie Lopez on the 1s and 2s. He's been kicking butt all afternoon. Rob Hill. This chair has been kicking my butt. I feel like I have like one of those heat seating, that heat setting that you have in your car. My biscuits are burning right now. So my biscuits are burning. I don't know why, but I feel like I need to get up and stretch for the rest of the day. Let's see what we got here. Wow, wubsy. So this is funny. Again, Beetlejuicing is a funny thing, but sometimes Michael Keaton doesn't necessarily hear your cries for help. Ryan McCall in the chat was like, Rob, I need that Oilers jersey. I'm not a miracle worker, okay? I'm just a guy with a box cutter and some great memorabilia. But what I can do for you sometimes, Ryan, is talk to the breaking gods. You wanted a powder blue jersey? I got a powder blue jersey in here. You want an AFC South hit? Robbie, I got you an AFC South hit. It ain't gonna be a Houston Oiler, but how about a Tennessee Titan?
Oh!
CJ 2K, Chris Johnson.
Wow.
Tennessee Titans secondary headliner. The NFL rushing yard leader with, guess what, 2,000 yards in the 2009 season. Man, one of my favorites, Chris Johnson moments was from one of my favorite TV shows ever, The League. You ever watch The League at all? Fantasy football show?
See? My call.
Yeah, your call worked.
My
Your
call
call worked.
definitely worked.
Your call worked.
For the call.
But yeah, so if anybody's watched The League, interested if that Johnson is up for trade.
Yes, The League.
Shout out to Mark Duplass for this scene. But anyways, to start their second season, great show. Sean knows what I'm talking about. So when they started their second season, they decided to figure out their draft order by trying to get through customs at an airport. So
here.
and Pete ends up actually winning that, who was played by Mark Duplass, and he's actually getting taken away by airport security. He's like, you can cavity and body search me all you want. All you're gonna find is Chris Johnson with the number 1 pick as he's getting taken away. So that's ironically my favorite Chris Johnson moment, but awesome win there for Ryan McCall. I'll take a win and I'll entertain all offers, Dan. So there you go. Yeah, this is great, man. I mean, Ryan, you had how many spots in this? You had 2 spots. That is definitely worth it for me. Chris Johnson. So 2 headliners go by the boards and the jerseys, guys. Down to 6 headliners now. Let's see what we got next. We got that black and blue double coming up, and then we're going to be all cut up in the room. It's going to be the black and blue double number 2. So let me see what we got here. Two numbers
38, 38.
Well, we got some, there you go. Appreciate you, Mr. Chadbourne. That's going to count because I already put that in the chat. So, Robert, thank you, my man. Appreciate it. 8 and 22. Now, let's see if these are valid box calls for the black and blue. I believe they should be. 8 is on the ticker, so that works. And 22 is on the ticker, so that also works. So, thank you, Robert, from one Robert to another. Appreciate you, my man. In that black and blue, you guys are playing for that Champ Bailey, Justin Jefferson, Michael Irvin, Baker Mayfield, Jason Taylor, George Kittle, Josh Allen, Brett Favre, Bo Nix, Micah Parsons, Travis Hunter, and Mike Evans and Aiden Hutchinson. Unbelievable amount of headliners still left in that series. The total count before going into this double break, we actually have 18 headliners.
The Shiva Bowl.
Shiva Kamini Samakana. There's nice Shiva Blast this afternoon for those that didn't ask for it. Let's see here. Going to randomize this.
Randomizer. We are going to randomize. Oh, we're going to randomize.
10 times. Let's see what we get. All right, guys. This is how we're going to break it down.
Break it down.
Robert Chadbourne, box caller Magic. Didn't have to go far. He's on top in the NFC North.
8 and 22.
Michael Arnett in the NFC South, AFC East, and AFC West. Dan Scapetta in the NFC East. Alfredo Lesiotto in the NFC West. And Daniel Sandel with the AFC North in South spots. Good to see you, Sandy Danny.
22, right?
8 and 22, yes, sir. Shiva Bowl break. Yeah, there are just some shows, man, that like can never be replicated again. And again, Robbie and I have a connection to that show. The league was filmed in Chicago. I remember when I first started watching that show with my girlfriend, we actually ended up going to Gibson's. And for those that end up watching the show, that's the bar that they're always at is Gibson's. Yep. That's downtown. So they actually have a photographed and autographed picture of the main cast of the league that's hung up in that bar. So yeah, she said I love that show. It's one of those like cult figure shows where it's kind of like, you know, It's Always Sunny, and It's Always Sunny was more popular, but you know, a show that you can quote and reference for days. Those are the shows that stand the test of time. Let's see what we got here, guys. Good luck. Thing I like a lot about this series is that these boxes are always heavy. Authentics or Speed Flexes. See what we got. See what we got. Box number 8. 44 people tuned in. Well, 44 people are about to see a winner for one person here. Who's it gonna be? Rafi was hilarious. Well,
Rafi was hilarious too.
I'm gonna drop a Rafi bomb on the table for you here. We need a league break. Some amazing athletes and actors on that show. Oh my God! I mean, whenever we get Antonio Gates or Chad Johnson, I mention those guys as making cameos on that show. Adrian Peterson was dating Pete's ex in the show, who was played by Brooklyn Decker. Yeah, they had an incredible cast. It's funny, Rafi and the guy that plays Andre in the show, Paul Scheer, they actually have a podcast together that they do. So, and ironically, Rafi ended up going with Nick Kroll with Big Mouth when he created that show for Netflix. Him and John Mulaney, he voices one of the characters on Big Mouth. So, very small world. Ooh, well, this has been a very popular division today, Robbie. It's been so popular that we already have 2 lids on this table from this division. How do you feel about adding a third? Kind of like the 3 Super Bowls that this guy won? Photoed headliner, Speed Flex, Michael Irvin. 8s on the table. The playmaker for the Dallas Cowboys, one of the greatest Cowboys in NFL history. Unbelievable lid here. Beautiful blue signature.
Wow.
Looking for, I can see that there's a couple of
dings.
Yeah, there's a ding or two like on top maybe from like these up here.
Those are just part of the helmet.
That's I don't really. Let's see. Any scratches on the star maybe? No decals. Anything on the back?
And this is a rave, so you'll see a lot. You'll see it.
Maybe the adhesive a little bit right here. It's Very minor, but I mean, it is loose a little bit.
It is.
I don't know, man. I don't know. The chin strap and everything looks good. You tell me. What do you see? Got our inspector on the case.
Okay, right here. Yeah, right there. Looks like a little scratch.
Little scratchiana.
And another one right here on the back right here. Another one right there. It looks like some scratches. Like, again, you can see it right there. There's a scratch right there. There's a scratch right there. A scratch right here. But other than that, nothing that's around the signature or anything like that. So, again, nice hit. Nice hit. Nice hit.
One of the most colorful characters that we still have in the game of football. Even if he is no longer playing in the NFL, Michael Irvin still finds a way to make headlines, and he's going to be a headliner on this table. Actually, Robbie, if you want to, you can move the Herbert off the table because something tells me that he's going to be.
We can give him some.
You can keep him by you.
Give him some more time.
I know you have a special.
He's vastly approaching, but he's he's getting there.
He's not on his way out of town.
Yeah, he's
yet.
not out. There's a few spaces. He said.
Here's Michael's teammate, who was the first break in this whole Black and Blue series. For those just tuning in, Emmett Smith. Let's get Troy Aikman out here. I mean, Troy Aikman would be a headliner. You would have to think. If Troy Aikman's a hidden gem, there's something seriously wrong going on here. But let's see. Let's go after back-to-back headliners. Michael said, I have some lids for sale, flexes, authentics, and minis. Tomlinson Emmett, Chase Nix, Dak McCarthy, Peterson, Sapp, and more. Great trading community. Michael's a great guy. I can vouch for him. Certainly a guy that I would let babysit my kids and do my taxes. Which, by the way, if anybody wants to do my taxes, let me know. Because it's a very arduous process for me. I do not like doing it. Let's see what we got here. Oh, asked and answered. Okay, so for me, Robbie, and we'll figure this out at the end of the show, but to me, this is the hit of the show right now because of this color alone. Anytime you can get this aqua teal color.
Aqua now, folks. Uh-oh, aqua.
And this guy won a Heisman, and he was a number 2 overall pick, and he can play both sides of the football, and you can get him on a speed flex.
Wow.
What can't this guy do? Travis Hunter. Daniel went hunting for a Jaguar. He came back with Travis Hunter, and he got himself a headliner hit. You don't have to go to the safari to hunt for Jaguars. You can come here to the UA Live break room and get yourself Travis Hunter. Awesome hit. That is without a doubt staying up here. I'm interested in the Hunter as well. Well, Dan's salivating out there. Dan is just like, hey, guys, put on your general manager caps. Come and trade with me. I'm open for business for wheeling and dealing. So this is going to a different Dan, however. Daniel Sandel. Damn, Daniel.
The Sandman. Mr. Sandman. What? He got a Jaguar. 2 spots to go in those minis, folks. 2 spots to go in the minis. Got Kevin Sweet that just jumped into those minis, grabbing 2 spots. So 2 to go in the mini break 13.
Thank you, Kevin. Thank you. Sandman has so many I want. Yeah, no, Daniel is I would say, well, we call him the Sandman, but I would call him a sleeping giant. We mentioned a lot of regulars here that play in the break room, but I think Daniel is the most, I say he's like that, I'm trying to think of the phrase. Like, he's like the dark horse of the break room, where it's like, you don't expect, like, Daniel wins a lot here. Mr. Sandel, he wins a lot here, gets a lot of our top items. But he plays sparingly. He picks and chooses his points, and it's just really, really cool. I'll watch your kids, but I don't even want to do my own taxes. Well, Michael, I got to have kids first. Jazz, if you're watching this, don't get any ideas right now. Let's see. Up for trade, says Sean. Sandman has so many that I want. Well, guys, we have a little bit of ways to go, so... as of right now, Robbie, out on the table, we have 5 headliner hits. Out on the table, 1 being a hidden gem in Bill Parcells, Bijan, Irvin, Smith, and Hunter. The others on the table.
1 to go in those minis, 1 to go.
1 to go in the minis. Awesome. I'll refresh that, get ourselves caught up. I'll show the minis for you guys.
All right.
Let's see what we got here. So it's still, let's see. Yep, you're right. 1 to go, 100%. And let's see what we got here.
1, 2 go.
1 to go on those minis, guys. Emmitt Smith, we already got him out on the table. Let's see if we can get him again in the minis.
Since we're all caught up,
Let's do it. No, let's do it, man.
Right.
You want the wide shot or the product cam? What do you want?
I'll go right here.
Okay, go for it.
Right here. Right here. What's up, Doc? Hey, Doc, I just want to say thank you so much. We did get your package. Chinmay got his Missouri Mini, Brady Cook. We got Frankie's Willie golf jersey. Fantastic items. One item that he sent me here, folks, is an item that I'm definitely going to cherish as a Bears fan because Mr. Doc Rivers sent me a Devin Hester's, a star rookie exclusive edition, Beckett 10 autograph. That is absolutely beautiful. So again, thank you.
Thank you, Doc.
Mr. Doc, you are the rock star. You are awesome, man. I guess he says you said you got a Peanut Tillman coming too, so I'm still waiting on the Tillman.
Woo! Doc rocks.
But that was awesome. That was awesome.
Doc definitely rocks. Let's see what we got.
UPS was definitely better this time around. It got here that quick.
Got you something for your birthday as well, right? Doc got you something for your birthday as well. Came in a little late. He sent you those coins, right?
Oh, that was yeah. Oh, my birthday.
Your birthday. Yep.
Marine Corps birthday. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, Marine Corps birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I was like confused.
Even though it came in like a month late.
Huh?
Even though it came in like a month late. Yeah. Hold on. Let me go back to
Ryan saying Dan sent the email, I believe. Okay.
Bang. All right. Let's see if this bad boy closed out, guys. 2 headliners, 6 boxes left. You guys have been kicking some serious tail. We are just past
Still
the 4
looking
o'clock
for
hour.
one.
So all we need is one.
One in the minis.
Oh, it's funny how we started singing different songs there.
I know. I heard you and I was like, huh, I wonder where he's going.
All we need is one.
All we need is one. One. All we need is one.
One is all we need. Let's see if we can get that. Is Dustin in the chat? Dustin's always out there.
Dustin's always in the chat. Dustin Aronson, your services are needed in the sports section. I repeat, Dustin Aronson, your services are needed in the sports section.
So, guys, what's it gonna be?
It's funny that I do this because as I used to work in the retail, I used to have to monitor the intercom. You know, I worked at Toys R Us.
Oh, did
Attention shoppers on sale now is your Hot Wheels set for $24.99. During the Christmas season, you can get it off for 50% at the checkout.
Check it. Which location did you? My stepbrother was a manager for like 20 years at one.
I did the one in Downers Grove on 75th
Downers.
Street.
Okay. My brother managed the one in Bloomingdale. That was off of Army Trail for a long time. So
those are fun times.
Those were great days, man. Those are great days.
Brett. Mr. Brett Hatch.
Any black box helmet breaks coming up? My dad being a Cowboys fan, that Smith would be an amazing addition to my collection, Mr. McCall. Yeah, definitely, especially for only $52. Matt Ryan, new president of football operations down in the ATL, a military camo mini. Very, very cool. Did that bad boy sell out?
Yes, it did.
Awesome. Who closed that sucker?
That was Mr. Brett Hatch.
Hatchy.
Brett Hatch.
Hopefully you can get some closer magic for the Hatch man here. Just answering your question there, Mr. Dilberry said, is there any black box helmet breaks coming up? Okay, so black box helmet breaks. Are you referring to the mini live breaks, or are you referring to the what we got here in the mystery box?
Yes, I'm assuming you're saying the black box, meaning those personals.
Yeah.
Those personals actually go out to you personally. We do not open those anymore on live. The only thing we open live now is just the headliner package. What shipping does is they handle all of the personals now, and they randomize on their side. They get anything, and they do it all on their end. We just basically see the orders, and that's basically it. So basically, they handle all of the jerseys, personals, and the mini personals, and then we still handle the headliner package out on our side. So that's about it.
Yeah, and Sean, I dropped that link there for you just in case you did want to check out that personal tab. By the way, Ryan, I see that you're in the series. Get ready to copy and paste that 8 and 25. I did not put the numbers in the chat. I just did now. So if you want to copy and paste 8 and 25, my guy, go for it. He said, I'm still learning. Isn't that part of the human experience?
Oh, yeah.
We're always learning.
We're always learning.
If you're not learning, then you're unlearning. 8 and 25. Gotcha. I'll take that off the ticker. That should be available. 8 is there. Oh, look at that. 6 and 8 next to each other. My birthday. Let's see. And then there we go. Bada bing, bada boom. He said finger slipped. It's all right. You're just excited for those minis, man. I get it. Jeffrey Evick, Jeff Holmes, Dylan Juronic, David Griffin, Kevin Sweet, Ryan McCall, and Brent Hatch. Okay,
Griffin? We got Griffin in here?
No Peter, no Chris, no Brian, no Stewie.
We're going 8 and 25 for Mr.
Kevin, appreciate you, my man, on the participation for the box numbers. It's always the first two numbers that are dropped, or whatever numbers in the chat that are dropped first. 8 and 25, yeah. So at least your 8 is coming through. But we already have Ryan, who ended up beating you to the punch there, my friend. I will recommend this. I always say this to everybody there, Kevin. If you want to drop box numbers, or you just want to see the feed quicker, highly recommend hopping over to Twitch. For whatever reason, there's no rhyme or reason why. Don't know why. But Twitch always just seems to be fastest when getting box numbers, typing in the chat, getting it back. So we shall see. Bradley saying, hey, all, I have the following flexes for sale. Brady, McConkey, St. Brown, Adunze Smith, Big Ben, Josh Allen, Myles Garrett, Jamar Chase. Bradley Williams. Yep, follow that man on Insta. I follow him myself. Bradley, a really good dude. Shout out to my man, Bradley Williams. Go check him out.
Bradley Williams is a down-to-earth man. He's great.
Longtime regular here at UA. So buys into our breaks, runs some stuff on his own, has his own collection. Really, really good negotiator. Really great prices. Really awesome memorabilia, man. So shout out to you, Bradley. Let's see what we got here, guys. We got Dylan Juronic in the NFC North. Jeffrey Evick in the NFC South. Kevin Sweet. Oh, how sweet it is to be in the East of both conferences. And the NFC and AFC. Jeff Holmes in the NFC West. Brent Hatch in the AFC North. Ryan McCall in the AFC South. And David Griffin in the AFC West. Sorry, only question I ask. I have a black box break credit. Not sure how to use it. By that, do you mean you have a credit for a mini personal?
Rob can show you how to do it.
Yeah, for the mini personal.
Yeah, for the mini personal. Yeah.
So that's gonna be at your checkout, right? Whenever you place that in your cart, it's gonna be in the checkout. So
yes, sir.
Yeah, let me show you that really quick there, Mr. Dolbear. Since you have that, go ahead, add this bad boy to your cart. Hit add to cart, and then it will be there once you hit checkout. It'll be in the bottom right hand corner, and that credit should be issued to you there. So break time. Pick 6 minis, number 13. It said too sweet. Let's see how sweet it's going to be for you, Kevo. Hopefully you got something here, my friend, in either East. Well, this is a guy that Robbie and I are very familiar with. I actually was gifted this by the lovely Chad Miller, also known as the Bomb Diggity. He actually gifted Robbie a Jim McMahon. I believe, was it a jersey or a mini? That Jim McMahon gift that you got.
Rep. Who from?
Chad Miller. He gave me this player on an authentic, and then he gave you a Jim McMahon. I think it was either a mini or a jersey.
I think it was a jersey.
Jersey. I think it was
a jersey. Yeah, it was a jersey.
Well, you can add this guy to a nice mini collection. Dylan Juronic. It's the Danimal.
Ooh.
Dan Hampton. One of the best signatures we get here at UA. This is a beautiful Rave Mini for Dan the Man.
Ooh, there you go.
Awesome, awesome stuff. Hall of Fame class in 2002. One of my favorite pieces of my PC that I have, a Dan Hampton authentic myself. Love the Danimal, man. The Bears do not have that level of defense. They don't get that level of pressure on that historic 85 Bears defense without Dan Hampton.
What else?
Got one more mini coming up.
So yeah, that is awesome. I love those raves. Mr. Ronnie Sayer just gifted me a rave rep Jim McMahon. So I've been getting a lot of Jim McMahon's and Dan Hampton's.
Keep wearing the Bears hat. It's working.
I mean, we got baseball. I mean, we just pulled the Sammy Sosa earlier today. So I mean,
it's a good. I mean, it's called a Good Friday for a reason, right?
Yeah.
Good Friday.
Kevin saying too sweet.
Very, very sweet hit for Dylan. Let's see if Kevin could put himself on the board. Let's see what we got here. That Sosa jersey was nice. Even though I don't like the team he was on and the colors, it was a very nice jersey this morning. So, oh boy.
Oh boy.
You do not get these every day here in the UA Live break room. And for this particular gentleman, I'm sure this is why he wanted to buy into this series. I remember Robbie saying that you don't see this type of design on minis all that often. And I can see why. This is an absolute gem. The former MVP in 2016 and the former first overall pick of the 2008 NFL Draft, Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan, the brand new president as well of the Atlanta Falcons. He bleeds bird black and red. Oh. A great win for Jeffrey Evick. Awesome win, my man. The top two divisions get the top two hits for what we got. Dan Hampton, Hidden Gem, Matt Ryan, photo headliner. So that means Emmitt Smith is the last man standing, one headliner, 4 boxes to go. Awesome job, Jeffrey.
Wow. Nice hit.
Matty Ice.
Nice hit.
It matches the temperature outside today. Matty Ice.
Yeah, oh yes, definitely.
Only appropriate.
Very cold. And we got the McCall coming back in for the next double box in those jerseys. So looks like the jerseys are moving again on those double box.
Love to see it, guys. Love to see it.
With his 2 spots, I think we're going to be down to 3 to go.
Awesome. So let's recalibrate ourselves and check to see where we are at here in the UA Live break room. So going across the board, black and blue. It looks like how many have we had in the black and blue? So we had that quad earlier, then we had the double, so we have 6. So we actually have 27 and 16, so it's perfect. You know what's funny is that in my head I always assume to see 30 boxes instead of 35. So it's up to date. So I was like, wait, we definitely did more than 3 boxes in here, but it's out of 35. So
it's out of 35.
That's how that makes sense. So again, guys, more boxes, more fun. 27 boxes, Robbie, 16 headliners, 7 to go in the single, 6 to go in the double, 8 to go in the quad. Some amazing headliners. Some amazing headliners that are left here for you folks, including Jay Jetta's, Justin Jefferson, Custom Speedflex. Got a nice video for you guys here. Great job by the birthday boy. This is his responsibility. Shout out to our guy, Ben. Happy birthday to Ben, one of the nicest guys that we have here at UA. We got a lot of nice guys, but we also get a lot of grouchy guys, depending on the status of their sports teams. But Ben is always in a good mood. So he left right before we started our 3 o'clock show. He's going to go celebrate his birthday today. So big birthday shout out to Ben. Is that what he said? Well, hopefully he makes it out alive. Justin, man, this is a beautiful, beautiful lid. Almost as beautiful as the guy next to him in this graphic. I think that this is all of our Speed Flexes are great. They're all custom. The 4 that we have remaining in this series. George Kittle, the Iowa Hawkeye. The Flames coming up for the Iowa Hawkeye for George Kittle. Guys, I'm not going to go out on a bold statement and say this is one of one. But this is very, very rare. This is very unique. Custom Speed Flex of this design, of this iteration. Out of Tight End University in the University of Iowa. How about Brett Favre, the gunslinger? 5th most touchdowns of all time. If you are a man probably over the age of 35, you have probably bought a pair of Brett Favre Wrangler jeans at some point in your life. So you might as well have a speed flex to go along with it. One of the most iconic players ever. Now, Robbie, I stand in the camp that I believe that Brett Favre is not the greatest quarterback in Packers history, but I do believe he is the most popular by a wide margin. One of the most popular players ever in NFL history. Certainly one of the most talented as well. How about Bo Nix? Very unfortunate injury for Bo Nix, man. One of my favorite quarterbacks to watch in the league. We talk about Caleb Williams a lot in terms of being a comeback escape artist, which he has. He's done it better than anybody else this year. But don't count out Bo Nix and what he's done this year in the league. He's been an amazing comeback artist. He got his team to the championship round of the playoffs, the Final Four, if you will. Unfortunately, Robbie, he's not going to be under center. Number 10 is out for the rest of the year. No. One of the most bittersweet playoff wins I can remember, dude. Snapping a small bone in his right ankle on the second to last play of that game against Buffalo. But at least he went out in a winning cause. Jarrett Stidham. Is Jarrett Stidham going to be good? Is he going to have to pull a 2018 Nick Foles? I think it's very possible. Let's see if he can get the... I think he could do it as well. 5.5-point underdogs at home are the Denver Broncos. That is how much the line has shifted.
Are they going to disrespect my Broncos?
I think if Bo Nix started, I think that the line would probably be at like 2, probably 2 or 2.5 for the betting line. But yeah, I think that Bo Nix, I think the line has actually swung that much in the pendulum because of Bo Nix being out. So what does that tell you? Couple other headliners as well, guys. How about Champ Bailey on a Washington football team helmet? Beautiful helmet here. Champ Bailey, speaking of the Denver Broncos, much more known for his time there, but one of my favorite things about here at UA, you get memorabilia from guys that you would never probably expect to get anywhere else. I see guys in this room get pulled on teams where it's like, oh my God, this guy played there? Earlier this week, I saw Ricky Williams on a Baltimore Raven. I was like, when the hell did that happen? I didn't even think Ricky Williams even sniffed Baltimore, Maryland. Didn't think he was about crab cakes. Not too long ago as well, I saw Deion Sanders on a San Francisco 49ers mini. I was like, yeah, Deion was pretty good for San Fran. Had a nice cup of coffee there. So, again, just one of the many things that makes this UA Live Break Room that much more unique, that much better, and creative. How about Baker Mayfield on a beautiful slate speed flex? You got the nice Tampa Bay Buccaneer colored inscription there on the sweet spot, as we like to call it on the speed flexes here. Very, very nice. All Baker does is bake touchdowns. Very tough end of the season for the man. Was very injury riddled the last 2 months of the season. Played through injuries like the tough son of a gun that he is. Unfortunately, it was not enough to derail the Carolina Panthers, who ended up winning the NFC South this year. One of my favorite lids in this series, Robbie. Let's take a trip down to South Beach. Let's go swim with the Dolphins. And Jason Taylor, the Hall of Fame defensive end for the Miami Dolphins. One of the best edge rushers in the entire National Football League in its entire history, I should say. But it's got this great retro lid from the Miami Dolphins. I know Rip Camelucci, very, very fond of this Jason Taylor lid. Very, very underrated player of all time. Josh Allen. Again, men want to be him. Women want to be with him. Josh Allen, one of the most popular players in the league. I'd say he's right on the heels of Patrick Mahomes from becoming the most popular player in the NFL. Again, a situation for him, Josh Allen, despite him not making it to a Super Bowl, we know what has stood in his way over the last number of years. But you cannot deny that Josh Allen is a great, big-time, big-game quarterback. It unfortunately did not happen this past Saturday, but that is an outlier for what his postseason career has been so far. An all-around great talent, the former Wyoming Cowboy, finds himself on a slate authentic here. And the headliners for the black and blue. Micah Parsons. This guy's still on a Dallas Cowboy? Yes, you could still get Micah Parsons on a Dallas Cowboy authentic for just $95 here on the single. 7 spots to go in this black and blue series. Mike Evans, we're bringing college back. Yeah. 3 college headliners in this series. Mike Evans and the guy that I'll talk about next as well round out this headliners. On the Texas A&M Aggies. They had a really, really great, really, really good season, I should say, them and Texas Tech both. for the college football side. Mike Evans made much bigger of a name with his teammate and Baker Mayfield. You can get both of those guys on a sweet, sweet double up in the NFC South there, part of these photo headliners. And how about the Michigan man with the Michigan Wolverines, navy blue and yellow dual-colored lid? And that's Aiden Hutchinson. One of the best edge rushers in the game. That boy got paid, and he deservingly got paid. Aiden Hutchinson, one of the most talented edge rushers in the game. 5 secondary headliners: Lynn Swann, Aaron Donald, Brian Urlacher, Alvin Kamara, and Trey McBride. Let's see here. Let's see if we got any orders that have come in, guys, as we inch ever so closely to the 4:30 hour here. We want to keep breaking. We're going to stay on as long as possible, guys. We got 5 spots to go in that up-and-coming Black and Blue series. 16 headliners, 27 boxes. This is the one that's got me a little perplexed, Robbie, and I'll tell you why. Since you and I have been on at 12 o'clock Central today, we have not done a single break in the Spin the Wheel Authentic series. For those that are not aware, we have only done 4 boxes in this series, 2 breaks so far. The Spin the Wheel Authentic series features SpeedFlex and Authentic helmets, so the 2 most valuable that you can get for NFL memorabilia. If you win a helmet that is not a helmet, or excuse me, that is not a headliner on the graphic, you'll get a chance to spin a wheel that is number 1 through 5. That number on the wheel represents the amount of entries that you will win for a chance to win a custom SpeedFlex signed by Patrick Mahomes. Here is the aforementioned Mahomes custom SpeedFlex. Beautiful STS designed SpeedFlex. If you guys saw the afternoon show at 12 o'clock, you saw how absolutely gorgeous that Justin Herbert was. The Patrick Mahomes, that much sweeter. STS, first of all, that's already an upgrade because STSs, those are not standard speed flexes. Those are already customs. And then on top of that, you're getting these bolts of electricity, this wonderful splash of electricity, these bolts that you get for Patty Mahomes. And for God's sakes, it's a Patrick Mahomes as well. Robbie, I'd be willing to bet this is worth between $4,000 to $5,000. If you end up getting, hypothetically, again, guys, there are 2 spots in the single. Get yourself 1 spot in the single if you win at $126 value, and if it's a secondary headliner or a hidden gem. So subtract 12 from 26, that gives you 14. Or excuse me, you can actually add 3 into that because it's secondary headliners. So you have 17 total possibilities, guys. 17 total possibilities left of getting yourself an item for this Patrick Mahomes giveaway STS SpeedFlex. And it's not even just 1 entry. Again, let's just say Robbie Lopez ends up winning it, right? Okay, Robbie, congratulations. You won a random item. I spin this wheel. La-di-da-di-da. Oh, and look at that. Robbie Lopez just got his name entered 5 times for a Patrick Mahomes. That's how easy it can be for one of you guys.
It's true.
That's literally how easy it can be. It's not just I win an item and I get 1 entry. No, it can be as high as 5 entries that we got for that Patrick Mahomes. So keep that in mind, guys, in this series. If you don't end up getting one of those entries, well, guess what? You're going to get one of these photoed headliners that we got in our graphic. Saquon Barkley, a guy that solely responsible for helping carry the Eagles offense, a part of the championship season that they had just a year ago. There's going to be a new champion in the NFL, though, in our Final Four that we got coming up for championship weekend coming up here. But I would definitely say that Saquon Barkley was certainly the heartbeat of that team. A historic season, nearly broke Eric Dickerson's single-season rushing yards record that was made almost over 40 years ago. How about Jahmyr Gibbs? Sonic to the knuckles of David Montgomery. Absolutely love this lid. Beautiful Detroit Lions colored blue. A beautiful, sleek visor as well for the SpeedFlex for Jahmyr Gibbs. If you don't believe me, this video does a much better job than me explaining it. And how about this? I didn't even see this before. This is a custom drip SpeedFlex for Jahmyr Gibbs. An up-and-coming rising running back. We already have Bijan Robinson on the table. I would say Bijan Robinson, Saquon Barkley, Christian McCaffrey, Jahmyr Gibbs. Probably the 4 most talented running backs in the game of football today. We already pulled one of them. Let's get another one out on the table.
Do it.
In Gibby. This guy is getting ready to play the most important game of his pro football career coming up this Sunday night. Sam Darnold at Lumen Field. Be there or be square. The Darnold believers, the Hey Darnold believers out there. Look, I was a detractor. I'll be the first one to say it. I was a dummy. I took San Francisco +7 last weekend. I'll say it. But hey, it was the only pick that I've gotten wrong in the playoffs. So, go kick rocks. But They absolutely blew the doors off their division rivals in the San Francisco 49ers, winning 41-6. Sam Darnold didn't have to do much with that, but the guy played through a bad oblique injury. He's been awesome all season. He won 14 games last year for Minnesota. He backed it up by winning another 14 games this year for the #1 seed in the NFC. Sam Darnold, man, he is one win away from making his first Super Bowl appearance. Robbie, imagine going into a coma in 2023 and waking up in 2026, and you're like, hey, dude, Sam Darnold's about to make a Super Bowl. I mean, that's literally like, just think about how long, not too long ago, Sam Darnold was fighting with Baker Mayfield for a starting spot in Carolina. 3 years ago, that's where Sam Darnold was. His career was almost over, and now he's that close to be representing the Seahawks in the Super Bowl. Talk about a self-made man. And Myles Garrett, we have a former alma mater and Mike Evans on a Texas A&M Aggie, headline in the black and blue. Now you got Myles Garrett on a beautiful STS.
Myles Garrett?
Myles Garrett, yes,
Myles
sir.
Garrett.
Myles Garrett, absolutely beautiful. The former Texas A&M Aggie himself. The beautiful, I love his signature, man, for MG95. He sometimes adds a smiley face, sometimes doesn't. Didn't want to smile as much on this one, but it's still a gorgeous lid regardless. Guys, this is the single season sacks leader now in NFL history. He continues to get better each and every year. He's also going to add his second Defensive Player of the Year come the conclusion of this year once the award ceremony happens. You can book that, take that to the bank. You can sue me if I'm wrong on that. That's how I'm certain Myles Garrett's going to win DPOY this year. His value is only going to go up. So for whoever wins this lid, Robbie, definitely hold on to this guy. Hold on to his name. Wait until he gets inducted into Canton, Ohio, much later after his career ends, because he is going to be a football Hall of Famer on this trajectory. Ray Lewis, speaking of a guy who is a defensive Hall of Famer, the guy that I would say is the second greatest linebacker of all time, only behind the great Lawrence Taylor, who, by the way, Robbie, Lawrence Taylor may or may not be making a trip to Ultimate Autographs soon.
What?
That is just a little birdie on the street told me that Lawrence Taylor might be making a trip to Ultimate Autographs soon. So
wow.
we're gonna see about that sooner rather than later. We'll see. But Ray Lewis, oh my God, if Ray Lewis walked into the studio right now, I might pass that on the spot. Mostly out of sheer fear because he's still a very large human being. But one of the greatest linebackers of all time, two-time Super Bowl champion, 2000 and 2011. It's so unheard of that you had a guy at his athletic peak at 2000, like Ray Lewis was the most dominant player in the game that year for one of the greatest defenses of all time, still did it over a decade later for a totally different defense outside of Ed Reed, a totally revamped and different defense. He was still just as dominant over 10 years later. One of the greatest careers in NFL history, Ray Lewis. How about a guy that's already made himself a household name in the NFL, and Jonathan Taylor? Second this year in rushing yards. He's already led the league in rushing yards one time back in 2022 during his sophomore season. A guy that had nearly 3 seasons of his college career accumulate over 2,000 or more rushing yards. The former Wisconsin Badger. A guy that was accumulating MVP conversation.
We don't need no stinking Badgers.
A guy that was accumulating MVP conversation earlier on this season in Jonathan Taylor. Baker Mayfield on a speed flex. You can get him on another speed flex as well in the black and blue. This one is on a standard black and blue. But you get the Bake Show inscription on this one.
The Bake Man's in here?
The Bake Show. What's up?
Oh, the Big Show.
The Bake Show.
I thought you said the Bait Show.
Oh, the Bait Show. Yeah, we going fishing? Going fishing for some speed flexes. The Bait Show.
I gotta go anyways. I gotta go save the Batman. The Batman's down.
Joshua Bateman is where's Joshua Bateman at?
He's down right now.
He needs help? Oh.
Yeah, I have to leave. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you follow the Batman, but I follow the Batman, and he took a spill because of the snow. And yeah, I have to go save him.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Reached out to him.
Well, rest up. Rest up.
Took a nasty fall.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Mr. Now it looks like Batman isn't invincible after all. So hopefully, Josh, you're feeling better, my man. Did not know that, Joshua. I thought you were.
I saw his video.
I thought you were kidding. I thought you were like talking about how like the Bills and that's his team, and he's like
Oh no.
Because I haven't seen a lot of Josh since the Bills last weekend, but I mean, hopefully Josh is feeling better out there, man. That's my guy. So
the Batman, feel better.
Shout out to the Batman. Shout out to Baker Mayfield as well. The Bake Show. Two different speed flexes for Baker, whichever one you prefer in the black and blue, or in this one in the authentic series. Justin Jefferson, same thing. Two different Justin Jefferson speed flexes, guys, in the spin the wheel authentic and the black and blue series as well. Rondé Barber, we pulled out a jersey for his brother Tiki earlier. Rondé, the former 2002 Super Bowl champion for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, a secondary headliner. Breece Hall, the uber talented running back for the New York Jets. And Jared Verse, if the Rams want a chance in making Super Bowl 60, well, guess what? It's going to have to be on the back of Jared Verse on the defensive side, the second-year edge rusher, an all-world talent already for the LA Rams. Great drafting job, as always, by Sean McVay and them, bringing Jared Verse into the mix. 4 spots to go in the double, 2 to go in the single, 8 to go in that quad. 12 headliners, 26 boxes. 3 to go in that double for the jerseys. Robbie mentioned it not too long ago. He said that we're not too far off from the jerseys.
Nope.
$58 a spot, Robinator. We still got some headliners. We got that run and shoot offense for the Houston Oilers back in the day.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to, the run and shoot Houston Oilers. Going to look this up for you guys real quick because I had to look this up myself, actually.
You forgot to mention future chief on Bryce Hall. What? He's
future chief Bryce
I don't
Hall.
know about that. I don't know.
Brees, I thought that they were going to trade for Brees at the trade deadline. That was one of the biggest rumors that was going around.
They didn't make a move.
Yeah, look, I think even if they did trade for Brees, I think that they had, outside of Mahomes' injury, they just had too many deficiencies this year where they just couldn't get going. But hey, Brees Hall would have been a huge surplus to them. But I love Brees Hall, man. But yeah, who knows? A trade can go down this offseason. But one of the headliner jerseys that I was just showing you guys, the run and shoots powder blue right here. We have 5 different players, one of them being a Hall of Famer in Warren Moon. The Houston Oilers run and shoot offense was a revolutionary pass-heavy system in the late 80s, early 90s, featuring 4 receivers, a pre-snap motion, and flexible option routes where receivers read the defense to adjust their routes, making it highly unpredictable, exciting, and effective. Quarterback and Hall of Famer Warren Moon, receivers Drew Hill, Ernest Gibbons, though it struggled against top defenses and eventually faded out due to its complexity and defensive adjustments. But still, it shined bright. Very, very cool. Look at those powder blues, man. Very, very cool. Shout out to Warren Moon, a regular here at Ultimate Autographs. Baker Mayfield again. Baker just can't get out. He can't get out of the kitchen, can't get off the football field, and he can't get out of the headliners here in these breaks. Spin the wheel, black and blue, and now these single back jersey headliners for our guy, Baker Mayfield. Bo Nix as well. Second time being a headliner here. LaDainian Tomlinson, you were not cool in my neighborhood if you did not have a LaDainian Tomlinson powder blue joyzy. 29 on the single, 3 spots to go left in that double for $58 a spot. You can double up with Bo Nix and LaDainian Tomlinson. That's what I would be going after. That's a great quarterback running back tandem right there. And let's cook up something good. You want to bake something, that's fine, but let's cook something instead if you decide not to bake with James Cook, the guy that ended up leading the league in rushing yards this season in the National Football League. Roquan Smith, is it on a Chicago Bear? Probably not. Probably on a Baltimore Raven. That's who he has called home for now the last 3 seasons in Baltimore, Maryland. Do they even have the assets to trade for Hall? He's a free agent along with Kenneth Walker. Ooh, Skywalker. Talk about a guy that had a career game, Kenneth Walker. Had over 150 scrimmage yards and 2 touchdowns in the divisional round against San Francisco last week. I hear that the Chiefs might draft Notre Dame running back Jeremiah Love. Yeah, Jeremiah Love's up on a lot of draft boards, so we'll see the Chiefs. They have their first round pick this year.
Kuiper's got the Chiefs drafting Jeremiah Love because the Chiefs sitting there at number 9, 8 or 9 or something like that. I know they're in the top 10. They're like sitting in the top 10. So
who would have thought that coming into the year the Chiefs would have had a top 10 pick?
I know.
Huh. Interesting spot there. So those minis. Do those minis sell out, or do they just need to be refreshed, my friend?
Did they?
I got 0 out of 8 for the minis up here.
Let me see.
Might just need to be refreshed. But with that, there's just one headliner left. 4 boxes left, guys. Practice squad is ready to go. But we need the Emmitt Smith and 3 other boxes to clear out of the series, guys. Emmitt Smith, one of the most beloved items here that we have at Ultimate Autographs.
Oh, because that's why. Oh, because we're down to the final 4, so they took the. My fault, guys. My fault.
You are good, my man.
We're good now. We're good.
You guys, I'm gonna drop some chats or drop some links in the chat for you guys here. This is gonna be for the black and blue series.
That's right. We got this one and then one more on those minis, folks. This one and then one more. Oh, shoot.
Awesome stuff there. So that's me for the black and blue series. Also going to drop a nice little linky on it as well for the spin the wheel authentic. 4 to go in the double, 2 to go in the single. I highly, highly anticipate that to go at some point over the course of that show for both spots. So let's close that out, guys. And again, let's keep adding to the black and blue. That's been the hot series that's been going so far in the show. Chase wheel spin for the black and blue today, guys. Spin the wheel series. Let's see what we got. Sean said free sign replica helmet, black box, mystery live break box. This is in my rewards section, but it doesn't work in the checkouts. I've tried. Sorry for all the questions, guys. You never have to apologize, Sean. Contact customer service. I had the same issue and they gave me credit for it, and you can use it for any break. Yeah. Shout out to you, Mitchie Poo. Thank you for the heads up on that. Dave is the best in the business, man. He'll handle that lickety split for you there, Sean. Feel free to reach out. Also, shout out to Mitch as well for basically being our customer service adjacent.
Chase wheel spin was what? The black and blue?
Damn. Yeah, black and blue. Yes, sir. Sorry, I was just getting some bulls on some breaking news on my Chicago Bulls. Damn, that's tough.
What happened?
Nah, Trey Jones is going to be out 2 weeks. We just get Giddy back yesterday, and now Trey Jones will be out 2 weeks. It's so tough. Man. He's getting traded. He might be. You never know. Let's see here. Anytime your Chiefs might do both, since we only have one running back on the roster for 26. Yeah, it's been a weird carousel of running backs. I mean, between going back down the Kareem Hunt hole, which I don't think Chiefs fans want to go through again this year. Obviously, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, the last time they used a top draft pick on a running back. The former LSU back at the, what was that, about 3-4 years ago now for CEH. Isaiah Pacheco, who I loved Pacheco, but ever since he came back from his lower body injury, he's just never seemed like the same guy. Doesn't have that same explosive burst. So, where do we want to go next, Robbie? Where do we want to go next? If you were getting yourself here into the UA Live break room and you were playing for the first time, Robbie, what series would you want to get into and why?
Oh, I'm getting into black and blue. Black and blue. Well, all those great helmets out there. I don't mind having a little dinger or anything like that, but again, I'm not going to tell whoever is coming over what is on the helmet, although that's, I'm getting the Travis Hunter or the Michael Irvin or the Bijan.
Looks perfect to me.
Or the Emmett. Nothing. Although it's a sick helmet, that's all.
Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous lid, especially this one here. Travis Hunter, man. Absolutely gorgeous speed flags. Duve. Oh, we are pro
Penny,
Duval.
what's up, Penny?
Penny Russell?
Penny getting into the spin the wheel single, dropping it down to 3 to go.
Appreciate you, Penny. You know what they say about Penny? If you see a Penny, you got to pick her up because the rest of the day, you're going to have good luck. So hopefully.
Find a penny, pick it up. All day luck or something like that. Dust it off. All day luck or something like that. I don't know. I forgot what it. I know it's find a penny, pick it up.
Yeah, find a penny, pick it up, and the rest of the day you'll have good luck.
Oh, the rest of the day you'll have good luck. Well, that's probably whenever I see a penny, I don't get good luck because I don't know how to say the saying.
You're greedy. You go for the quarters and the dimes and the nickels. That's why.
I'm actually
greedy man.
Actually, the dollar bills and the $5 bills.
Yeah, I'm more of a Benji guy myself. So yeah, I'm all about those Benjamins and Bentleys.
Once in a while, the Twinsky on the ground. I'm like, ooh, that just made my lucky day.
Sadly, the only Baileys I can afford are the ones that go in my holiday drinks. But I know you. So we got one to go. In that spin the wheel authentic. We have one to go. On the website, we got one.
Someone just buy one?
We got one to go on the website. I hope the Jags go with the teal color and the rivalry uniforms next year. That would be great. I always say that the Jags, the Dolphins, and the Chargers there, Ryan, I say that they always have the best color scheme in the NFL. In terms of merch for the break room, too, man, I've never not seen one of those three teams not have great colored merchandise here. So one thing I do want to show you guys here, I mentioned this at the top of the show. I want to mention it to you guys right now as well. The Refer a Friend program for what we got here at UA. I'm even gonna bust it out for you guys as well. We had somebody shout out to our guy Deion earlier, who ended up playing for the first time. He ended up winning a Vince Papale jersey earlier today. Joined here based off of a referral. First order of $100 or more, they get $50 off their order. You get $50 yourself as well in UA store credit. I'll show you guys what you can enter yourself for. So the person that's going to refer, so if I referred Robbie, I would get myself entered for a chance to win this. I'll show you guys that momentarily. And by the way, guys, the possibilities are endless. If you know 100 people that love sports and love collecting memorabilia, bring them on down, man. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Nothing to be shy about here.
What did I say it was? 285977. That would have been.
So I've escaped. I've escaped for a reason. Wanted to break this out and show you guys, maybe give you guys a little bit more reason for what you're playing for here. This is the Bo Nix full-size game day authentic. Beautiful, beautiful lunar authentic for what we got here for our guy Bo Nix. Absolutely gorgeous lid, guys. Let's see what we got. Go get that sucker in the product cam. Nice 5280 representing the elevation there. And the mile-high city of Denver, Colorado. Whoa, Nelly. That'd be certainly nice. So, again, we are at a company high 34 referrals. Let's keep that gravy train moving. Let's see where we can go next.
All right. Ryan McCall closed out that spin the wheel.
Awesome. First one of the day. McCall. Thank you there, Ryan. Very, very cool. Can ask for a number in just a second here, guys, as Robbie's putting that list together. So far in the show today, you guys have kicked some serious butt. Thank you, my man. We've done 12 breaks so far. Here at the 3 o'clock hour, we're going to have at least 13 on the way. Now that we got this together, you guys can see what we got up and going here. Kenny Cotry. Kenny, feel free to let me know. Favorite player, favorite team, my man. First-time player, good luck to you as always. Rick Talley with 2 tallies in this break. Brent Hatch, Douglas Skolberg. Actually, I lied. Rick's got 3. Hee. Penny Russell and Ryan McCall. Now, you guys better be afraid of Penny Russell. I'm telling you all that right now. Penny's a big-time player, man. Penny was on a heater yesterday during Robbie's show when he was hosting. She was winning some big-time items yesterday.
Penny.
10 times around we go.
You know, what was that from?
What is it? I thought it was just a Robbie Lopez original.
No, it's from a TV show.
Family Guy.
Nope.
Not Family Guy?
Not
That's
Family
what
Guy.
So they were probably mimicking it from a TV show on Family Guy, but it was like, is it? It's Sheldon. Damn it! It's Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory. Damn it.
Penny.
Yeah, Penny.
Come on, Rob. That's why I gotta keep you on your toes.
Oh, that was so obvious too. Yeah, Big Bang. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Mitch. I'm actually kicking myself. Some references I don't mind, but that one was a slam dunk and I missed it. Brent Hatch in the NFC North, Penny Russell.
Penny.
In the NFC South, Rick Talley in the NFC East, Douglas Skolberg in the NFC West, Rick back at it again in the AFC South and West, Ryan McCall and Kenny Cotry. Good luck, Kenny. Sandwiched in between. So I'm going to need one box number here. Spin the wheel 1.
That is true.
Box number 4.
It's true, Ryan. Forrest Gump's favorite pasta. Penny.
So
Penny pasta.
Penny. Yeah. Penny.
Ha. 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 One.
Penne.
Panai.
Penne.
Panai.
Made penne for Jenny. Number one. He was number one.
Number one.
Update that bad boy. Thank you, Ryan. All right about 4:48, guys. After we do this break, we will reevaluate ourselves here. We'd love to add a headliner from a different series here to go alongside our back and boo in this series. We got the waiter, or UPS, deliverer, whichever one you want to go with here. Oh, and our fearless leader enters.
What's up, boys?
What's going on, Common? Good to see you, dude. It is indeed National Handwriting Day, and we have the person with the best autograph here at UA in Common and Chev walking in. The best calligraphy award goes to Common.
Definitely not.
Oh, that's what I want to redo.
Well, actually,
It's a recall.
Revote.
That's a recall.
If I sign once and I take my time, it's actually decent.
Yeah.
They're probably supposed to know. Just like,
I'm telling you, we have enough people on staff. We could do a UA series. I'm telling you, man. We could have an autograph series here. Let's see. Box call number one. Let's see. Let's see if this guy is gonna feel like number one. And again. I cannot reiterate enough to you guys. This is why you buy multiple spots in a break. It's Frenzy Friday, and this is going to be Feel Good Friday for somebody who just acquired the number one overall pick in the 2001 NFL Draft. Somehow, some way, this is not a headliner, but it sure is going to feel like one. A beautiful game day authentic.
Wow.
For Michael Vick. Rick Talley. He tallies a win into his win column here, adding Michael Vick to the PC. And I'm going to sound like a late night infomercial on QVC, Robbie, because guess what? There's more.
There's more.
The dual threat GOAT inscription as well for Michael Vick. So talk about a hidden gem indeed for Rick Talley. And because this is a hidden gem in the series, Robbie, he's also going to get added to the wheel for the spin wheel. So he's now going to get Mahomes entries as well.
We'll see how many he gets.
So awesome sauce there. Way to go, Rick. Way to go there, Ricky.
Rickster.
Ricky Vaughn. I'm going to start calling him Wild Thing.
Wild Thing.
You make my heart sing.
Groovy. Nice hit, Rick. Slick Rick coming through.
Yeah, Slick Rick indeed. My
Slick Rick.
favorite baseball movie of all time. Wild Thing, Vaughn. Major League.
Wild Thing, Vaughn.
Yes.
Oh, there's Richard right there saying nice. Thanks, guys. Hey,
Thank
you, Richard. Thank you.
We're not done with you yet, Rick. We're not done with you yet.
We're gonna see if you get 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 entries on that beautiful wheel that Rob's gonna spin you.
Yes, sir. All right, Rick. Moment of truth, pal. Moment of
He kind of
truth.
did an example and it landed on 5. So yeah, you better hope.
I hope I didn't use the good example on you.
I was gonna say you better hope you didn't use the good example.
All right, Rick. Let's keep those
Oh,
fingers and
here we
toes
go.
crossed.
Give it a little more boost. No, slow down.
We
Okay.
take that. We take
4.
that.
4's good.
Hey, 4 out of
4's
5
good.
ain't bad. 4 out of 5 ain't bad. So, Rick, I'm going to actually end up showing you guys the list here. Robbie's going to copy and paste that. We'll get an update on what that list is going to look like right there. Awesome stuff, guys. Again, that was the first single we've done. We've only done 5 boxes in this series up to this point. So, speaking of that, Robbie's got that updated. Spin the wheel entries. This is it. This is the whole list so far, Rick.
Yeah.
So you, Danny Dobson, Dustin Aronson, and Brian Ulmer are the only people that have been added in the series. So, again, this is going to look like a CVS pharmacy receipt by the end of this series because we got 16 more. Because, again, secondary headliners also count.
Secondary head, yes.
They count. So we have 3 of those left, and then we also have 13 hidden gems as well in this series.
Yes.
So we still have 16 items left out there, guys. So
Yep.
this is one of those series where it's like, oh, man, well, shoot, I didn't get the Jahmyr Gibbs. Shoot, I didn't get the Saquon. Well, guess what? Even if you win an item and you don't get a photo headliner, you're still winning either way.
You are.
To get
I would
ultimate prize.
say going into the 6 p.m. show, Spin the wheel is going to be hot with everything loaded in that. You got Jahmyr Gibbs speed flex, Terrell Davis speed flex, Baker Mayfield speed flex, and then Justin Jefferson speed flex. Then all that Rob said too about all those entries for the Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
Then probably the black and blue, I would say, would be a secondary hot break for these guys. So yeah, there's a lot of good stuff out there.
Doesn't mean.
Speaking of that, we got an order coming.
I was going to say, doesn't mean the gravy train has to slow down now. What do we got?
Okay, Jody, newcomer, buying a Roger Staubach 16x20 autograph picture. So
Oh, well.
Jody, have fun with that.
Well, shout out to you, Jody. We'd like to see Jody in the live breaks, but, maybe she'll mosey her way on over
She
here.
might mosey her way over.
From what I see right now, guys, all 8 spots are left in the minis. 3 to go in that jersey. That's been there for quite a while now, sitting
Hot
at
minute.
3. Hot minute indeed. 4 spots to go in that spin the wheel. Authentic, if you guys enjoyed watching that series and see the items in that series. $252 a spot to close out that break. 4 more to go there. And that's the closest one we got, Robbie, for right now. So we got 5 to go as well in the double for the B&B, with 7 to go in the single, 8 in that quad, 16 headliners, 27 boxes. So with that being said, Mr. Lopez, I saw that you were copying and pasting away over there, and good Lord, were you putting in some work. If you guys think that I'm joking around, how about this right here? Again, a very, very long list again. Chase Wheelspin back-to-back shows. We had 136 different combinations of names in the 12 o'clock show. We're going to end up doing the Chase Wheelspin right now for you guys for the black and blue. So we're going to end up having that because the closest we have is 5. If it was anything closer than that, I would consider keeping it open. But we got the primetime show coming up. So I don't know if we have any of the youngins, any of the rookies in tonight. We might have Tim, because I think Hayden and Frankie, I know Frankie is done with his training. I think Hayden is done with his training. So Tim is the last guy that's got to get caught up to speed and take off those Pampers. So
Just Tim.
just Tim?
Frankie and Hayden are done with training.
Okay, so Tim's still...
Done with training. They're done.
So Tim's still in the Pampers, but Hayden and Frankie are they've upgraded now pull-ups. So they've graduated from their pull-ups. That's good. So let's see what we can get for a lucky person in terms of UA credit here. Let's see what we got, guys. I said we had a lot of names. We got 64 of them in total. For anybody that participated in this black and blue series, again, this is a top spot draw. Chase, the dice roll was 10, so that's how many times we will go around. Good luck to everyone. 9 times around, Robbie. We got Jason Midor on top. Jason won 3 out of the 4 spots in that quad earlier. Let's see if he walks away with some little extra cash. 10 times around. It ain't going to be that. It's going to be Brent Hatch. Brent Hatch is his name to the top of the leaderboard. Way to go, Mr. Hatch. If you're still out there, Hatchy, feel free to let me know, my friend. 1 through 100 if you want to start on a certain number. If not, I'll be more than happy to spin that for you. So, Robbie, with that being said, let's talk about hits of the show. We got 5 excellent options, my man. Going left to right here, we'll do what we did earlier. We got 5 options. We'll go our least favorite. Now, again, this doesn't necessarily mean most valuable. It's just what Robbie and I prefer. For me, I'm an aesthetics guy. So for me, when I walk into somebody's, she shed, as Common likes to say, a man cave, whatever it might be, what captures my eye the most? So 5 to 1, what do you got there, Robbie? Hits of the show.
Let's go. Let's go. Bijan, Michael, Bill Parcells, Travis, Emmett Smith.
Nice. Okay, great picks, man. You and I were in lockstep the last show. I'm going to switch things around a little bit here. I'm going to put Michael Irvin at 5. Bill Parcells at 4. Bijan Robinson at 3. Travis Hunter at 2. And then I'm going to bring the first break we did on the show, the first box we opened, is going to be what we close with, right? Sometimes, let's go to the end of beginnings, also known as the number one song currently on Spotify and Apple right now, the end of beginning. Shout out to DJ. That's Emmett Smith. Emmett Smith Speed Flex started the Black and Blue series off on a great note. Jason Midor with a great hit and a perfect way to wrap us up here. So I haven't heard anything from Dustin. Dusty Buns, nothing out there. So we're going to spin this bad boy around. It's 2 Stranger Things references in 30 seconds. I'm so proud of myself. Let's see what our guy Hatchie's going to wind ourselves up with. I said Dusty Buns. I meant to say Brent, excuse me. 23, Robbie. 23 to Brent Hatch.
Okay.
$23 store credit to Mr. Brent Hatch. So, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for us here at Ultimate Autographs for the 3 o'clock show on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Unless we got anything coming in here late, Robbie.
No.
Okay, perfect. So we got everything that's coming in between right now and the 6 o'clock hour is going to be considered a pre-fill. If you guys get into a break that does end up occurring in between shows, do not fear. Common, Dom, and Tim. We got a big-time trio coming up for you guys on the primetime show Friday night. They will try to duplicate their incredible success that they had last night. Robbie, as always, Thursday and Fridays, R&R
Great
hour
job.
×4. You killed it as always, my friend. Always great to work with you. Any final thoughts for the folks at home this week before they take on the weekend?
Great job. Just overall, great job throughout the whole entire week and day today. Coming up again, like UA After Dark, we got 5 boxes left in this total eclipse. 2 headliners, Michael Parsons, Bo Nix, and then we have a very interesting break after Midnight Madness is what's coming up after that. So stick around. It's going to be a fun night. Me and Frankie are going to have a fantastic show. I can't wait. We'll see you. I'll see you guys here at midnight with Frankie. Rob, have a good night.
You too,
Stay
brother.
warm. Stay warm.
I was going to say, you stay warm as well. You take a nap. You do what you got to do. You go eat some more cheesesteaks, my friend. You do what you got to do to stay warm. So for myself, to everybody else out there, I'll be looking forward to being back with you guys over the weekend. I'll be here first thing tomorrow morning, seeing what the other primetime guys do tonight. Me and Chinmay will be back with you guys tomorrow morning and afternoon. We actually got a lot of different scheduling going on for this weekend, so I'm going to have to see who my sidekicks are going to be. But I will also be here 9, 12, and 3 on Sunday as well. So until I see this guy next Thursday at noon for the R&R show ×4, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Thank you guys so much. We're going to step aside for the next hour here at Ultimate Autographs. Stay safe, bundle up, and enjoy your week.